Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-month reading. I hope everything's going well for you. My name is Finn, and this is Magic 7 Tarot. When we last met a couple of weeks ago, I gave you some direction on your new moon. And now, a couple of weeks later, we're at your personal full moon with the moon in Taurus. And sometimes that's the moment where things go off the rails, right? And so just like the regular full moon where everyone goes crazy. So your personal full moon, now you're kind of at peak opposition, day-to-day opposition to your intentions. So a couple of weeks ago at the new moon, we planted a seed, we set intentions. I always think that's the powerful moment to give advice, because that's when you can really, start something and see it through. So what I've done today is I've done a 3-card reading. We have a Brotherhood of Light card, a Wild Unknown archetype card, and a Sacred Destiny Oracle card. This is the reading I would do for myself every day to sort of take the temperature, like checking the weather forecast. Okay, so when we last met in your new moon reading, there was a sense of the opportunity to start something like a business or something or a venture, but pitfalls along the way. Okay, so it wasn't going to go in a straight line. I'm not sure what goes in a straight line in life. I would like to know that. Okay, everything is always a winding path. The journey is what it's all about. I know they always say that, right? It's not about the goal, it's about the journey. You need to know where you're going to get there. That's what I always say. And it would be great if sometimes we just went in a straight line, wouldn't it? Okay. I haven't looked at these cards. I'm going to pull them now and we'll have a look. Okay. Okay. So for the Brotherhood of Light card, we have Arcanum 21, the Adept. This is a great card. Okay. What this is saying to me in relation to your previous reading, which I'll link to at the end here in case you haven't had a chance to see it. But what it's saying is stick to your path, right? I mean, you set an intention, the thing you're going for, and this is sun energy, so this is the light. Okay, stay in the light, Scorpio. Okay, it's warning, or it's suggesting. There's no warning attached to this card. It's a great card. It's also called the World card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Okay, it's very. These Brotherhood of Light cards mostly correspond to those cards, although they have some different meanings. I've been using them for years and years and years, and I find that they're just a bit more refined in terms of their astrological correspondences. So again, you see the glyph for the sun. So follow your heartstream. I mean, that's what this is saying to me. And stay in the light. Don't get hung up on this moment and making that negative or worry. Just stay in the center. Okay, the center, the middle way, right? As they say in Taoism or Buddhism, right? It's the middle path, right? Meditations for this are I would bask in the light. So if you can get into some sunshine and meditate, awesome. Or you feel that light coming up within, or you light a candle. It's the same. Light is light. Okay, get those photons bombarding the astral body, and that's going to make you feel really good. So what's the flip side of this? What's the concern? Ego. Okay, so when we're in the light bathes us equally. Okay, so we don't own the light. It might emanate from us or reflect from us. Okay, but it's not our light. Okay, so try to be less personal, like this is me, and instead think about the results for everyone concerned. When I do a reading, I always ask the best for everyone concerned, the world and the universe. Okay, sometimes we don't know the impact of our energy. Okay, but super positive. So stay in the light, stay positive. Okay, and don't let ego cloud your judgment in any way. There shouldn't be any clouds here at all. So if you start to feel murky or cloudy, you really parse that out. Why am I feeling murky and cloudy? Finn said it's going to be great. What's going on? Finn is the weatherman, okay, and he's telling you it's a 90% chance of sunshine. So any clouds that come in the way or rain showers, those are unusual, and so think of them as that. If you start to hit obstacles, Though, remember in the previous reading, which is for the whole month, there were obstacles, pitfalls, right? Little concerns I had. Have a look at that reading, and then stay in the light. Okay, beautiful. Okay, what archetype can we give to you, Scorpio, this month to help you get to the finish line? The womb. All right. So what are you holding on to give birth to, right? What's gestating, right? This is a little bit of that, right? Like, I love this reading. Already I'm excited to hear what's going on and what resonated with you. If you like the reading, or if you don't like the reading, I'd like to hear from you. Okay, take a minute. Say, Finn, you had some of these things that I resonated with me, and this didn't connect at all. Remember, they're general readings, and so the specifics are kind of what I'm bringing down in the moment. But think about energy instead of specifics. Okay. And if you really like it, please like and subscribe, because that helps me a lot. We started it. I started this 6 weeks ago or something like that, with nobody following or watching, and now we're into tens of people watching and following, and it's really gratifying to see it build. I'm a patient guy. I'm here for all the right reasons. I'm trying to give you advice, and as someone who's been doing this for many years, uh, um, it makes me feel good to give you a bit of advice. So I have nothing, expect nothing from you. But if something resonates positively or negatively, let me know, okay? Because that would help me. Everything has an origin story. The womb archetype asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning, the mother beyond the mother. In a world that often negates the power and necessity of feminine principles, this card returns us to warmth and tenderness and sacred intelligence from which we came. It's a card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of us all. She is the life-giving force that forgives and cherishes even the most wounded and disparate soul, no matter how lost you are. The womb awaits your return to help you heal and grow. This card is a call to keep things simple, to return to be reborn in the name of love. And the womb is everywhere. It's beyond gender, beyond time. We are within it. It's within us. Harmony, warmth, and love. Pardon me. Sun and moon. Okay. So this is really positive in terms of bringing your character together and going on your journey. And think of it that way. That's a great card. Okay. What inspiration can we offer? Transformation. Look at that card. I love it. This is beautiful to me. This is like the sun and the moon coming together to transform your life. It's this is butterflies gestate, right? As a caterpillar, big hungry caterpillar, right? I always think of that big hungry caterpillar eating everything in its sight. It's trying all the different things to find the thing that it wants to become, or that it's being nature is pushing it forward to become. Okay. And so whenever we're in the sun energy, we're in exactly who we need to be at this moment. Okay. We're expressing an impulse in the moment that's beyond the moment. Okay. It's why we're here in the first place. It's where we come from. And the reason we came into being is our sun. So wherever the sun is in your chart, and if you don't have a birth chart, I put a link down to astro.com. It's my favorite place to get a free birth chart. You don't have to pay anything. Pop in your data, and you can find out where the sun is in your chart. And knowing where the sun is in your chart is a great way of knowing, what's your purpose here? What gives you meaning? Transformation. I'm going to read this card. Okay. Definitely going through something great here. And these cards indicate that maybe these earlier issues that I recognized in the last reading, the earlier pitfalls, starting to go by the wayside. And that's another way of, achieving the halfway point, that you hit the pitfalls and you made it through. I'm very optimistic for you here. This is a time for change, reinvention, or rebirth. Rebirth, right? What are you holding on to become? If you've been plodding along, this card suggests that you take measures to shift everything. Don't resist change. The blue color suggests a spiritual renewal or initiation. Transformation doesn't mean taking something old and remodeling it or rearranging it a few things. It means becoming something completely different or doing something completely different. Change is often uncomfortable, but it's usually for the highest good. This is a very lucky card, and drawing this card can mean that a wish may be about to come true. Okay, this is not a wish that comes true by accident. You've been working hard towards it and following your inner impulses. But it suggests to me here that, bask in the light, Scorpio, because it's all about to break out for you in the most wondrous way. Listen, that's it for today, okay? Have a look at the other reading. I'll link it in one of these places. I'm not sure where it links yet. Still kind of new at this YouTube stuff. But have a listen to that and see if that resonates with you, and then know that you've sort of gotten through these obstacles, and now it's about holding your vision of yourself based on your innermost wishes or impulses, holding, right, a holding pattern until you can emerge forth those energies into the world. I'm excited for you, Scorpio. Hope you have a great couple weeks. We'll check in with you at your next new moon in about 2 weeks' time. Have a great time bringing this forward, and I hope to see you again soon. Peace.